Parents need to see this. Toddler tantrums, every parent's worst nightmare. One minute they're happy, building a beautiful tower of blocks, and the next, they're on the floor, screaming like a banshee in the middle of the grocery store. We've all been there, haven't we? It's enough to make even the calmest parent want to pull their hair out. But don't worry. Today, I'm going to share my tried and true methods to stop those tantrums in their tracks. I'll show you how to stop tantrums fast with 5 powerful tricks. And tip number 3, it's a total game changer, so stay with me. Right, moms and dads, let's get one thing straight. Parenting is no easy feat, especially when it comes to handling tantrums. It's a challenge that tests your patience and emotional strength. But remember, you have the power to shape the outcome of these difficult moments. When a tiny human is in the throes of a meltdown, it's easy to get swept up in the chaos. Their screams, tears, and flailing limbs can feel overwhelming, and your instinct might be to react with equal intensity. But remember, you are the grown-up here. You set the tone. Your reaction can either add fuel to the fire or help extinguish it. It's crucial to stay composed and confident, even when every fiber of your being is screaming to react otherwise. The first rule of dealing with a tantrum is this: you control the energy in the room. Your calmness can be a soothing balm to their heightened emotions. It's about creating a safe space where they can express their feelings without fear of judgment or escalation. If you meet their chaos with chaos, it's only going to escalate the situation. Yelling back or showing frustration can make the tantrum worse, leading to a cycle of negative emotions that's hard to break. Instead of yelling or getting frustrated, take a deep breath and respond with a calm but firm voice. This not only helps in de-escalating the situation, but also teaches your child how to handle their own emotions. Remember, your little one is still learning to regulate their emotions. They don't have the same control over their feelings as adults do. They need guidance and patience to navigate these overwhelming experiences. They need you to be the anchor in their storm. Your steady presence can help them feel secure and understood, even when they're struggling to express themselves. When you stay calm, you're modeling healthy emotional responses, and that's a powerful lesson in itself. Children learn by observing, and your behavior sets a precedent for how they will handle their own emotions in the future. Think of it this way: imagine a pot of water bubbling over on the stove. The more heat you apply, the more it boils over. But if you turn down the heat, the water eventually settles. Would you keep the heat on high, or would you turn it down to let things cool off? Your calm demeanor is like turning down the heat. It helps to bring the situation under control. Your calm demeanor is like turning down the heat. It allows your child to eventually simmer down and regain control. It's a way of showing them that no matter how intense their emotions are, there's always a way to find calm. It allows your child to eventually simmer down and regain control. Over time, they'll learn to mirror your calmness and develop better ways to manage their own emotions. Now, I know it's easier said than done, especially when you're feeling stressed or embarrassed. Public tantrums can be particularly challenging, as you might feel judged by onlookers. But trust me, mastering your own emotions is the first and most crucial step in managing your child's tantrums. It's about being the calm in the storm, the steady hand that guides them through their emotional turmoil. With practice and patience, you'll find that staying calm becomes second nature, and your child will benefit immensely from your composed presence. This next technique is one of my absolute favorites, and for good reason. It works wonders. It's a simple yet incredibly effective method that can transform the way you handle those high-stress moments with your child. I call it the whisper technique, and it's all about using the power of your voice in a surprising way. This technique leverages the unexpected to create a moment of connection and calm. Now, when your child is screaming their head off, your natural instinct might be to raise your voice to match theirs. It's a common reaction, but it often escalates the situation rather than calming it down. But instead of yelling, try this. Lean in close to your child and whisper. This approach can be surprisingly effective in diffusing tension. Yes, you heard me right, whisper. Lowering your voice can have a profound impact on your child's behavior. Lowering your voice, especially when they're expecting you to shout, immediately grabs their attention. It's a way to break the cycle of escalating emotions. It's unexpected, and it forces them to stop and really listen to what you're saying. This moment of surprise can be the key to calming them down. Here's an example of what you can whisper. I see you're upset. Acknowledging their feelings is crucial in helping them feel understood. Let's take a deep breath together. This not only helps in calming them, but also teaches them a valuable coping mechanism. The key here is to convey empathy and understanding, even if you don't fully understand the reason behind the meltdown. Your calm presence can make a world of difference. The science behind this is fascinating. When you whisper, it actually shifts the focus in their brain from the emotional centers to the language processing centers. When you whisper, it actually shifts the focus in their brain from the emotional centers to the language processing centers. This shift helps them process what you're saying more rationally. It's like flipping a switch from chaos to calm. By using the whisper technique, you can create a peaceful environment where your child feels heard and understood, paving the way for better communication and a stronger bond. Chapter 3. The Magic 3-Word Trick. Sometimes the simplest solutions are the most effective. When you're dealing with a tantrum, less is often more. That's where the magic 3-word trick comes in. Try this. I see you. Instead of bombarding your child with a lecture about their behavior, which, let's be honest, usually goes in one ear and out the other, try using just 3 little words. I see you. That's it. No judgment, no lectures, just pure, simple acknowledgement. You see, when a child is having a tantrum, they often feel unheard and misunderstood. By simply saying, I see you, you're letting them know that you recognize their emotions, even if you don't agree with their behavior. This validation can be incredibly powerful in de-escalating the situation. Here's how you can use it. I see you're mad. Let's fix this together. Notice how we're acknowledging the emotion, mad, and offering a solution. Let's fix this together. It's like flipping a switch in their brain. Try it next time and see the magic happen. Chapter 4. The Distraction Hack. Let's face it, toddlers have the attention spans of, well, toddlers. The good news is, we can use this to our advantage. When a tantrum strikes, sometimes the best course of action is a good old-fashioned distraction. Change the focus, change the mood. Think of it like this. You're redirecting their energy from a negative outburst to something more positive and engaging. And the best part is, there are countless ways to distract a toddler. Ways to distract. Funny faces, silly expressions make them laugh instead of cry. Hand them an object. Give them something new to touch or hold. Sing a song. Start singing their favorite tune. Instant reset. The key is to be quick and creative. The moment you sense a tantrum brewing, swoop in with your distraction technique of choice. You might be surprised at how quickly their tears turn into giggles. Chapter 5. Reward the calm. Now, we've talked about how to stop tantrums in the moment, but what about preventing them in the future? This is where the concept of positive reinforcement becomes incredibly powerful. By focusing on and rewarding the behaviors you want to see more of, you can help shape your child's actions and reactions in a positive direction. That's where positive reinforcement comes in. It's not just about stopping the negative behaviors, but also about encouraging the positive ones. When your child behaves well, make sure they know you noticed. Praise what you want to see more of. This means acknowledging and celebrating the moments when your child is calm, cooperative, and using their words instead of throwing a tantrum. The best way to encourage good behavior is to reward it. Rewards can be as simple as a sticker, a small treat, or even just a big hug and a lot of praise. The key is to make sure your child knows exactly what they did right. And yes, that includes rewarding your little one when they manage to calm themselves down. It's a big deal for them to learn self-regulation, and your acknowledgement of their effort can make a huge difference. It's easy to focus on the negative behaviors, but when you shine a light on the positive, you're much more likely to see those positive behaviors repeated. Children thrive on positive attention, and when they see that staying calm and using their words gets them that attention, they're more likely to do it again. When your child manages to pull themselves out of a tantrum, shower them with praise. Let them know how proud you are of their effort and their ability to calm down. This not only reinforces the behavior but also boosts their confidence. Be specific and genuine in your compliments. Instead of just saying good job, try to be more detailed. This helps your child understand exactly what they did right and encourages them to repeat the behavior. Instead of just saying good job, try something like great job using your words. This not only praises the behavior, but also reinforces the specific action you want to see more of. I love how you took a deep breath. This shows your child that you notice their effort to calm down and that you appreciate it. You were very brave to tell me how you were feeling. This kind of specific praise helps your child understand that expressing their feelings is a positive action and encourages them to do it more often. These small but mighty words of encouragement go a long way in building your child's self-esteem and teaching them that staying calm gets them positive attention. Over time, this can lead to a significant reduction in tantrums and an increase in positive behaviors. Remember, you are their biggest cheerleader. Your support and encouragement are crucial in helping them learn and grow. So keep praising, keep encouraging, and keep rewarding the calm. And there you have it. 5 powerful tricks to stop toddler tantrums in their tracks. Remember, parenting is a marathon, not a sprint. There will be good days and there will be tantrum-filled days. The important thing is to approach these challenges with patience, consistency, and a whole lot of love. Quick bonus: avoid these tantrum mistakes. Don't yell back, makes things worse. Don't give in, reinforces bad behavior. Don't ignore without comfort. Instead, acknowledge emotions. Smart parenting =, calm plus connection. Which of these tricks will you try first? Comment below. And if you want to learn how to get your toddler to listen without yelling, check out my next video here. Make sure to subscribe for more parenting tips every week.